Hello there, good afternoon. Well, after the hot start to the week, things have finally started to cool down, but how long is that fresher feel going to last? Well, it's certainly going to feel rather fresh across the north today. Plenty of cloud, outbreaks of rain moving their way eastwards. This could turn heavy, possibly even blustery at times, particularly across western parts of Scotland, parts of Northern Ireland, and even northern parts of England. We'll start to see the cloud, some showery outbreaks as we head into the afternoon. Cumbria, for example, could pick up some showers, but elsewhere across England and Wales, it is set to be dry. Plenty of sunny spells as we head towards the afternoon, and it will feel warm in the sunshine, highs reaching around 24 to 25 degrees Celsius, but always that little bit fresher across Scotland and Northern Ireland under the cloudy skies, temperatures reaching the mid to high teens here. Now, as we head into the evening, it should remain mostly dry, fairly clear across central areas and parts of the south, but always thicker cloud moving their way eastwards across parts of the north, and also some outbreaks of rain, particularly across Scotland as we head towards the early hours of the morning. We'll really start to see those winds pick up too as we head towards Friday morning, but elsewhere across central areas, parts of the south, it should remain dry, and it should be a mostly bright start to Friday morning. Now we're going to see a classic north-south split for the end of the week. Plenty of outbreaks of rain moving their way eastwards once again across Scotland, Northern Ireland, perhaps just starting to clip the far north of England later on into the afternoon. It's going to be quite heavy and blustery at times, quite persistent outbreaks of rain, particularly across western Scotland, where we have issued a yellow Met Office warning for rain. But elsewhere across England and Wales, once again the dry weather is set to last. Sunny spells and feeling a tad warmer, highs reaching around 26 to 27 degrees Celsius. Through into the evening, we will continue to see that persistent rain, particularly across western Scotland. We could see around 100 millimetres of rain over a 24-hour period, some quite gusty winds, creating some difficult driving conditions, so do take care in these areas. Remaining mostly dry across central and southern parts, but notice these frontal systems starting to become a bit more widespread as we head towards the weekend, so more rain, more showers for the beginning of Saturday, and starting to see a return of that mild and muggy air mass. So that might lead to an uncomfortable night Saturday night once again, returning more humid and muggy once again. But for more details on that, you can catch Aidan later on YouTube with this week's weekend weather. Bye-bye.